Hi, I'm Steve, the Long Ash Cowboy. Have you ever been smoking a really good cigar and it's gotten down fairly low just as it begins to get the good flavoring? All of your flavoring has started at the foot and you're getting closer to the end and it's really getting good, but it's getting hot to hold. And you wonder, do I have to put it out now? Well, I told you in the introduction I would discuss marrying premium cigars to pipes. Today's the day. So I've got this Don Tomas Allegro 5.5 by 50. And as you can see, there's about 2 inches of unburned cigar left. As you smoke a cigar, the vapors from your inhalation will begin to make it soft at the head. And in so doing, it will get softer. And you think, what if I had a pipe with a bowl that had a similar size hole to the head of a cigar? And what if I just put it down in there and finished it off? Well, as you can see, that's not fitting. But it's close. So what do I do to get it down in there? So like I said, you're about 2 inches away. It's starting to get too hot to hold. You don't want to hold it with your fingers, but you want to go ahead and finish it off. So if you take the index and the thumb of one hand and the index or the middle of the other hand and you squeeze them enough not to break it, but to tell that you're squeezing it and making it smaller, and then you roll it in your fingers where that square has turned halfway and you can feel the four corners. I don't know if you can see that or not. And then you squeeze it again really tightly. And you do this 2 or 3 different times to where you can tell that you've rounded it off and you've made the gauge just a little bit smaller. And don't press it too much to crack it because that'll screw up the whole process. But if you look right there, I don't know if you can see that, but it is a little smaller now. And without burning yourself holding it up too far, it should go down in that pipe. Put just a little pressure on it, put it down in there. You got to get a complete seal. You have to make sure that you've got an absolute seal on the pipe so that when you draw, it looks like this. So now all you do is sit back and enjoy. The first time I did this, I was in a local shop and everybody said, "Hey cowboy, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm getting it all. I used to be homeless. So this is called maximizing your money." So think about this. After you've done this 3 separate times with a 2 inch butt, if you will, that's 6 inches. And I know the dirty jokes, so drop them. But you figure after you've done this 3 separate times, you've had essentially a free cigar. Because after all, this one was 5.5 inches when it started. So after I've done this 3 separate times, I've gone out 6 inches, which is longer than the original cigar in the first place. Multiple times I've had people who said, "I've never seen that before. I've never considered that." And I've been throwing away money. people have said I literally have been throwing away money. Earlier this week, I had a young man who told me, "You have changed my life." And I rolled my eyes at that compliment, but I thanked him. And I've even told some people, now consider this, and I told it to him too. I said, suppose, and I didn't do it today, but I said, suppose you've got an aromatic tobacco that you really enjoy. And suppose before you put the cigar in the pipe, what if you put that delightful aromatic tobacco halfway in the pipe? That way, as you're smoking your cigar, it will travel through the aromatic tobacco, down the bowl, through the shank, and the delightful smoke that you will have, marrying a cigar and a pipe. Now, some people may say this is poor etiquette, while others may say this is a brand new way that I've never considered enjoying premium tobacco. And isn't what this is all about? Enjoying premium tobacco? Just something for you to consider. Now, before I say goodbye, you may be wondering, where did I come up with such an idea? Pipe and a cigar together. When I was a kid growing up, I was on the bicycle in a small town, Selma, Alabama, and I lived in Old Town. We had big sidewalks you could ride on. I was all over the downtown area. There was an old, full service, rundown gas station 2 blocks away. The kind of gas station you see only in the movies today. It had old men running the place, working on cars, when you didn't have all this computer stuff. It was all old school. When I was there, I remembered seeing one of the older mechanics there who had a pipe that was many, many, many years old. It was not a corn cob, it was a briar, and we'll discuss different pipes later. But that pipe had many, many, many miles on it. And many a time, I remember seeing him with the old dime store cigar stuck down in the pipe so he could get it all. And that's what I'm doing. I'm getting it all. So, like I said, marrying a cigar to a pipe. And I've had no derogatory comments. Everybody has said, this is something I've never considered. Well, isn't that what this lifestyle is all about? This hobby, the enjoyment of premium tobacco in a relaxed environment, whether you're out in the patio like I am now, or in a shop. I keep the pipe in my pocket. I always go in with a pipe. I never, ever, ever leave a cigar butt because I'm going to get it all. I may put cherry tobacco down in there to really spice up what I'm smoking. I may put in rum maple, or I may put in the cowboy blend, cherry maple chocolate. We'll discuss what that is later. So go get yourself a corn cob for $6.95. Get yourself a good cigar. Find a nice premium soft drink to enjoy them with. People talk about pairing cigars and alcohol, scotch, whiskey, whatever. I will take the time in future episodes to discuss pairing premium tobacco with premium soft drinks. I hope you're enjoying this new lifestyle that you're learning, and I hope that I'm instructing you and helping you see how wonderful a lifestyle this really is, how relaxing it is. In future episodes, we'll discuss premium tobacco versus cigarettes. We'll discuss interactions that I've had with two different physicians, one of which is actually a cigar company owner, another of which was a physician that I went to see who discussed tobacco with me. And after our conversation, that physician told me I will never again ask you to stop your tobacco usage. And I'll explain why, but I'll save that for the next time. Until then, I appreciate you coming in to enjoy this journey with me, and have a great day. Thanks.